Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to this stream with Joe 7. We're back with Splatoon Raiders, and I'm sorry, I keep forgetting how in this game the menu music is like really soft, and there's like no sound options. But it's like if I just sat here with my controller, oh, I guess I would have. I said my controller earlier just kept pointing at the sky, you know, because of the motion controls. It's like I didn't want to just be pointing at the sky the whole time I was sitting here, so I was just looking at stuff in the menu. But then that just mutes the music. Like, really, I looked around for, what are they called? Sound options, and of course I couldn't find them. Also, hold on one second. I'm gonna get my water bottle, because I'm really thirsty. I've been very dry lately. You know, trying to drink more water because I'm severely dehydrated all of the time. That poses a question. If the squid kids can't go in water, if the octolings and this or squid people can't go in water, do they not drink water? Can they not drink water? Is it just salt water? Or is it all water? I don't know. Anyway, so today we finished the story last week and have unlocked the spicy and super spicy variant, and then the bottomless buffet, or the spicy and spicy variant of all the levels that have them, and then the bottomless buffet is how I should say that. We'll check that out eventually. We're gonna do some spicy levels first, I think. We're just gonna go back to the beginning of the islands and start from there, I think. I don't remember where the last place. Can I view these in... yeah, there we go. Map order? Can I view all of them in map order? Oh, these are in map order. Okay. I guess we don't have to do them orders. It just depends on which ones I want to get out of. I like the ruins best. Let's do the dens, I guess. Those are the quickest. I think that's a good place. I haven't actually played since last week. A little rusty. I've been trying to lock in this week. Oh, I was say, did I even put the fucking right goddamn weapon on? I didn't even, or tank on, I didn't even think before I came in. But yeah, so we're just gonna try and get through our spices. If we can get to the super spicies, fine. We might check out the bottomless buffet before we do the super spicies. I don't know. But, you know, we're also just kind of farming weapons. I have a feeling, though, the kind of stuff we're looking for isn't going to drop from the spicy, because I think they want you to kind of maybe do those before you unlock super spicy. But, I just didn't get to it because I wanted to do levels. Like, I kind of hope we get some better weapons, don't get me wrong. The umbrella we have is okay. I just don't know if I should be using that over, like, the 5-star we got. We should probably be using 5-star, to be honest. It has more stuff on it. But I don't know. I think it's because I read online, like, oh, it's splatter weapons are, like, useless. I don't know if you... yeah, they're good beginner weapons. I can upgrade it a little bit more. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, well, we'll wait until I get more shards, but we'll we'll use it for now. I guess that's the main goal right now too, is to farm shards. Because we are woefully low on them because I was making stuff last week and doing some minor upgrades. And I haven't played since last week, so I'm still low on it. What is the main enemy? They look fine if they can't actually. As long as I get the ground cover, they're just gonna smash their face at the ground and sitting up. I guess it makes more sense to shoot them out of the air. I think. Just because it's a 5-star, because it's a splatter shot. Not as good. Probably. Also, we're just gonna keep using the tank I have been using because I'm just comfortable with those gadgets. I know there's metas and shit out there. I'm just gonna play with what I like. Versus weapon aim. I guess I was fine with the Umbrella. It does more damage per shot. Granted, that's if I hit it with the full blast. So I'm expecting the early thing. I don't want to say ink. As for ink efficiency, so Primo, I looked it up. It should be, I guess, obvious. The orange Primo text matches the orange text in the description. I guess that particular stat, gets boosted. So it's like, okay, that's pretty cool. Well, see, it says single shot. And that's if, because it's like a shotgun. So we're technically doing more with this, but if we're in somebody's face and we shoot them, we would do more damage. That up for. Okay, we have the skill on. I want that. Okay, this one, I mean, it says far off salmonids. I guess maybe the turrets would cover that, but yeah. Think work upgrade. I don't know what that actually. I don't remember what those passives are. Is the problem? Passive. Let's see. Active, deal damage. Vortex spawned around. Oh. Oh, that's kind of like the Splatolites. Is by 10. What? I don't know. The Mega Power 8 click. Let's swap that out with this. And I'm gonna go back to Umbrella and see how that feels. But my my plan of attack. Where did I go? means that we have to kind of hop into the ink occasionally if things hard. I don't know how long the effects of ink abilities last for. I know we can shoot the fans to make them come down faster. It's still like a minor time to get into the clock. It's just fine. Easy. What does it mean by making power eggs easier to pick up, though? I mean, we're not gonna change things around. I'm assuming that Finn just wasn't up in the air, and I don't like. Dungeons won't be, I don't want to say they won't be hard, but, well, I actually haven't been checking the fucking enemy level, I realize. It could be hard, I don't know. Do I think there's some spicy dungeons themselves that were going up to 80, or is this super spicy? I don't fucking remember, like, too high for my liking. Forgetting exactly. Gotta find it off that if I hit it. Oh, I can't remember if it was the super spicy or the spicy that got up to. Probably be paying attention more to level, stage level. Up into the 40. But it's like the earlier on they are in the stage. Obviously. The earlier on in the game, I'm sorry if I sound rough. I know I'm looking kind of rough. I've been locking in really hard for work. I got some crazy bags going on under my arm. Sleep. Of course I say that and I really should. But yeah, sorry for sounding rough. Like I said, I've just been dry lately. And I just blame. Yeah, it's just been dry lately. And I keep getting woken up. I think I mentioned this yesterday. I keep getting woken up like awkwardly. Like today it happened. I turned off the AC last night because it got really cold in here. And then it got really warm during like, you know, the morning. Afternoon or whatever. I feel like, why were we sleeping in the afternoon? Because my sleep schedule is fucky wucky. Okay? That's the long and short of it. But just drying. Like we grabbed the water bottle. Mouth is just constantly like dry mouth, whatever. Alright, the moths. Alright, well. I was already slowed because of no! Because of damage. I don't want to be I want the mid-ground. I guess because they're underground anyway, they always have. To be honest, with all the shit going on, it's a little hard to see where bobbers are. I mean, yes, they start doing the giant circles after a second. There's two of the big ones? Ow. Two of the big ones is kind of a lot. Two of the big ones is kind of a lot! What? Okay. Just grab these. Just grab these. Ah! No, I fucking won. Stop hitting me. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. This is my fault because we didn't upgrade health as much as everything. Oh, we got a level. Hooray. Yeah, look, what added 2 points to every stat. Not a lot. There's just gonna be a drop off. It's like in Bloodborne. Similar things happen, like the higher level you go, you just get, you know, less general. Kick back. Okay. Just the one little enemy, just to get... I don't remember, are we still on? Still on survival? I don't know how much damage he does, like, yeah, if I can get in space. Oh, if I can get in his face. We can just shotgun blast him in it. But if he's like hitting like a truck, I don't want to be standing next. We also got a 5-star Splatolite mod, part. I'm calling them mods, I lied. I'm not doing parts. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ooh. Plus I was limiting what I was doing on that. 8 though. I think that's oh, that's not. No! Oh, maybe I want to lower the orbital. I'm hungry. I don't know. I might pick that up. That's a good. Let's increase the... That makes the Splatolites themselves bigger. This increases how far around they go. Stuff? Is it because of things I made? Or we're not gonna look. Kind of. I don't think ever barely at 1,000. I could lower the cost, but I don't have enough to do that. It's fine. That's for later. We're just in grind. Grind time. Okay. Here's all of our den. I guess we'll do the straightforward levels next. At least I don't necessarily have to go hunting for stuff. The only reason to go through boxes... I guess we're not trying to, like, rush necessarily through the level. Probably excellent loot gain if we... So, like, with boxes and stuff, we do kind of need cards. We don't need power eggs. Cards. There I am. Great. In these particular missions, don't need cards. It's just they're shiny, right? So out of habit, I just want. Now, if they were dropping shards, we could talk. But they're not. They're dropping. Oh, you! Oh, fuck the ice! The ice! The ice! The ice! The ice! The ice! They did this on purpose. Let me make the ink in this level blue. I guess we'll go out of the way for stuff because sometimes there's weapons and stuff in the boxes. I think less often than you like cards, of course. I don't know. Well, see, I'm not going to use that, but I suppose even 1- and 2-star weapons we can grind those down for shards too. So everything we gain really is a boon. We gotta think of it in the positive. Oh shit. Oh, why'd I jump? It would've been bad too if I was the wall. And... The only reason why we want to get power eggs, of course, is for showstopper, just in case we go. An oh shit button. I don't think it's super... Hello, Malaysia? How's it going? Okay. And sorry if I'm just a little soft-spoken today, my mouth is just dry. Water. We're just trying to get to our spicy level in the Splatoon Raiders. I guess we'll get a decent amount when we do the endless modes. Or what they intended them to be, but sometimes I think just replaying certain raids over and over. Like if you figure out a strategy for them and them really fast, you know, more lucrative than spending like 10 minutes in English. Yeah, I'm sure if I read the meta guides, that's what they would say. This is one of those I'm being stubborn and I can read tooltips and I can probably figure things out for myself kind of things. I don't know, it's like I'm not even playing online where it maybe matters. I'm assuming that matters to some degree. You know, your loadouts, if you are doing online or playing with general. You know, we're playing solo. I might be able to get Nintendo Switch Online later. I kind of want to for Topopia reasons. Or maybe we could try playing online, but it would have to, I'd have to wait and that's like this week. Hey, can the small crates even have weapon drops in them, or is it just... I haven't actually. And sometimes they're next to each other. I guess I could see a bit better. Okay. I know they're easy enough to bait down, but just, I don't want to get necessarily screwed over if I go under them at the wrong time. Of course, again, if there's enemies there, they also fall. Ow. It's a green, it's a 2-star. But again, we can grind it up for shards later. I want to know how the science of that works, though. Annoying. Oh, there was a... Okay. I don't know how long we're gonna play. I know the last couple times that we've played, they've ended up being really long streams, but I am hungry. Maybe we'll take a break to get food at some point, but it's like I'm rather hungry, and I should maybe get a little bit of sleep tonight or something. I don't know, like I said, my sleep schedule's been really... I was in the bathroom, in the mirror, I'm like, oh man, I got some crazy ass bags going on. I just don't notice them all that much because the glasses are on. I mean, you can definitely see them. With the round glasses, they're still obvious. And I used to wear, like, you know, the small, like, rectangular ones. I think they hid them a little bit better. They're definitely... I'm looking rough. I'm just so nervous when we get to the levels beyond 50, though. 80? Seeing triple digits. Oh. Maybe they did have. I don't know. I might have repressed seeing the big number. Well, okay. There would be a reason. There would be a reason to collect power eggs, I realize, if I had my other loadout on with the power egg collector, because we would get ink and health back. So, from a survivability kind of standpoint, you know, that would be beneficial to probably do both. Did I just miss that last one? Like how... Oh. Oops, I missed. Damn it. I was thrown off by the fact that it's splatter like that. The area of effect was wide enough. I don't use the showstopper. I mean, the power that we put on is beneficial because it does give damage, but it also means I have to remember to activate it. Being an ink form. Jumping like too early. I mean, we still got it. We hit the edge of it. Chill rail ride. What's rail ride? Of course, this is the level where we have to deal with a bunch of the sniper towers while riding up the rails. Go ahead, idiot. Jump into the lines. See if I care. Did you kill yourself on them? Good, you did. We're only on the level 30 level stages, raids. Ugh. This one was already annoying anyway, because the last one is already a what's it as is. Does each individual not actually represent one? Like a cluster? Oh, ow. There isn't enough enemies between here and the last thing that I don't actually have a card. Ah! Okay. I might have went in before I checked to see if I could. That's on me. We're also going to kill you because you boost your friend. I mean, good teamwork, I suppose. If anything, you can, on the Salmonids or their teamwork ability, but, less beneficial for me. I guess there's also different size, like... Oh yeah, we are still survivalist. I think it's probably better, even though it doesn't affect drops, for us to get used to it. I did a minor bit of reading when I was looking up the primo weapon stuff. If we do the endless buffet, I guess it forces you into survivalist anyway. So... you know... might as well just put the train, knowing that the enemies are going to have more health. But you don't necessarily need to play for speed. I know it kind of tracks it. gonna go over here. I don't know if the birds did what I wanted them to do. Oh no, there's not as much stuff up here. Maybe they did. Still alive. I hate it when it says defeat the enemies because there's like someone up in the air and it. Again, gamers don't look up. Or we can. Oh, I missed it. Oh no! Oh no. I'm gonna lose the whole base ship because I didn't get that one shard. It was us. Doing this. Funny when I make that joke. It's not funny when Warframe is about the ash thing. The vein. These all collapse after a bit. I guess it doesn't fully give way. When that no, it's. I guess that would be too mean of them. It just makes me think of the end of wait, I can't remember the forest level for Sonic in SA2. At the end, it has the ground collapse like that. But I think the platforms do kind of disappear after a bit. Okay, maybe we won't be as redundant picking up this. Oh dear. Flatolites, because ink in general can kill that. Kind of. They also just cover the whole platform. Cool. Oh, well, okay. If I fucking press the button. Okay. Oh, that was embarrassing. I swear. I mean, that time I did press it. I just pressed it too early. Oh, play the game of promise. Ooh, you know what we should do before the next level? I haven't checked the Horde in a while to see if there was anything that would give Spirulite, because some of those achievements do. I have not looked at it a hot minute. It's not like a lot of a lot, but you know, again, every little bit matters when I need to grind up a bazillion things. Oh shit. They're just so tall, even like the showstopper doesn't kill it. That's annoying. Two of these being the two of these being alive is also annoying. I don't even think I was close enough for my last thing. Okay, yeah. A horde. Oh, warlock. Going. do we get other relic pieces from? I guess the raid harder. Really? We're missing one? I love it when they do this, where you see, like, you know, more adult-looking not octolings, what are the fucking squids called? Look, you just got fucking Final Fantasy VII Sid there, but just with fucking octopus hair. We're missing one, though? Oh, that's... Okay, these don't give anything else. Oh, I mean... percentage-wise, they do. And it's just counting how many. It's annoying with this, like, because the bosses, you know, oh. The ancient salmonid named Salmon. Okay. But, with, like, the boss ones here, it's like you have to go into the levels with the fucking cutscene. Kind of annoying. Weapon variation. I can't do anything to necessarily do that except just... I don't think we get anything for collect- yeah, we've already completed this. This is just collecting gadgets, not necessarily parts. I don't think they give you anything necessarily for collecting parts. So apparently scroll over. Get mark on it. Are fairly new, we don't have a lot of parts for them. I probably should for weapon diversity. Okay, well... where the fuck did I miss a goddamn scroll at? I'm usually good about that. Is it not from a level? Be near the end. See, it doesn't show it if I was in the menu. We get it from somewhere else then. Oh, raids. Huh. Well, we'll look into that one. That's kind of a shame, though. I mean, it's not like we get a lot from the Horde, so it's fine. I'm just pouting or something. Because it's like, where the fuck is it? Had a day. Made a questionable food decision. Oh. You eat danger bacon? How many times have you told me not to eat danger bacon? There was something else I was going to check in the gear menu. I don't know. I guess it wasn't there? Okay. Don't remember what it is. Ooh. I think maybe I'm okay at this point in the game to hold on to stars. The reason why we'd want to grind those up is that we get the ability chunks from them. It's the only way to add abilities to other things is to have a bunch of chunks. 2-star weapons have them, but they're like the lower rarity. I don't know if I should just mass grind up all of my 3 stars. They would give me a lot of shards. Like, I don't think there's any weapons necessarily in that group that I'm like super duper attached to. I don't know good or not. Maybe if I'm looking for specific abilities. I kind of want freeze on something. Freeze is they just they stop. Damage over time is fine, but if they're not moving, then they're not moving. They can't do anything. And we can just kill them. Of course, I probably should have held on. I'm done. I don't know if there's gonna be enough enemies. Well, okay, it's not a matter of if there's enough enemies, it's a matter of if I bother to pick up the tower eggs and I've gotten complacent. Okay, okay. Garlic salt in it. Okay. Oh. My temper. Oh. I see. Is it just because it like it would overload your system, or because it was going bad or something? Are these leftovers? Okay, game, stop it with the arrow. I see it. What's worse, just a giant fucking arrow like that, or a yellow paint? Ah, stop, dude! I'm getting boxes. Die getting crates. So these rails, if they don't have like the metal like sheet around it, you have free range of like, you know, which direction you can go on them. The ones with the metal sheet, they just go like one direction. Those ones you can ride on, not in squid form. Whereas these ones, if you pop out of squid form, you're falling out of it. Die. Probably. You don't look. The game, I don't think necessarily implicitly says this. There's certain tooltips I wasn't reading because I know how to play the game. Or I know the basics of Splatoon. think it was too spicy, a side of too dairy. Too spicy. We're not doing the super spicy. We're doing regular spicy. Of course, I can't handle regular spicy on a good day. One time I got, like, you know, one of those, like, ramen cups, and I wasn't paying attention, and I grabbed the spicy one, and I was at, like, a convention, and I was, like, working on convention budget. So it wasn't until we got back to the Airbnb we were staying at. No, it wasn't the Shin Black. No, it was some, like, random brand. This was years ago. I don't remember which one it was. It was just a spicy shrimp cup of some sort. I don't even think it was, like, the Maruchan. I usually get Maruchan brand ramen cups. It might have been. I don't remember. Anyway, it was spicy. And it's like, well, we're not gonna go back to the store. I'm not driving all the way out there right now. Again, after we got back to the Airbnb. And I was hungry. That's what I had bought for dinner. Like, I had to muscle through it. I complained the whole time. I mean, it tasted good, don't get me wrong. It's just, it was too spicy. It didn't need the spice. I don't like dying while I'm eating the food. I don't care how good it tastes. Not for me. I just have very low spice tolerance. That's just because I don't get it. Whereas Heidi, who likes spice, she says that she's kind of maybe overdone it. The tolerance. No, see, I think I would have noticed if it was in black. I don't think the Shin ramens were as popular back at this point in time. I feel like I've only recently heard about them. The Shin ramen. Got so many more options for ramen. Back in my day, you just had Pop Ramen and Maruchan. Grateful for it. Well, cause okay, I'd gone to this convention, and I was doing super budgeting. Now, okay, there's a convention in Ohio around here that's very popular in the summer. It's called Colossal Con. It takes place at a Kalahari resort, which is one of those resorts with, like, a water park in it. So, that's why it's very popular in the summer, because, well, I mean, people like to do bathing suit cosplays and stuff like that. Which I think is weird. You see people, you know, doing, photo shoots in the pool with a wig on. It's like, sure, they have a bathing suit. It's like, you're wearing a wig in the pool? If it was like a natural hair wig, you know, for people who need them for like cancer reasons or whatever, fine. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like an artificial, like fucking fake anime fucking hair wig in the pool. That just sounds like a fucking mess. It sounds uncomfortable. I don't like the thought of it. At least, I mean, I'm not the one doing it, but still at the same time, it's like, get your fucking cosplay wig out of the pool. Anyway. So, with Colossal Con, they're very weird, I'm gonna say, when it comes to their artist alley. It's kind of, like, agreed on upon by most people. It's very hard to get into. And everyone's like, oh, that's just because everyone that's there has been grandfathered in, and the only way to get a table is to, like, table with someone that's already established there. Because, like, if you haven't tabled there, it just seems like you don't have any, like, luck, like, at all. I've tried for years. And I'm at the point where I just kind of give up on it. Because it's also a very expensive convention to go to. Because the best hotel to stay at, of course, is at the Kalahari. But those rooms, they book like a whole year in advance for this convention. And they just get really expensive. I've heard stories of people, like, fitting, like, a dozen people into a room that's supposed to accommodate, like, what, 4 people or something like that? I don't know if they've put a stop to that or not. But, you know, crap like that. Now, they do one of those things where they have, like, an attendee, well, they have the attendee flea market, and then they have, like, the, like, amateur one-day artist alley thing, where you have to get in line really early, so that means you have to go the night before to get your ticket so you can get in line for this thing really early. It's a... oh shit. It's a one-day thing. It's like you don't have to pay for the table, but you do need to, you know, be there to even try and get a table. And you can leave whenever. It's not like the actual artist alley, right? But you get like a half table. And me and two of my friends, this was like a couple that the wife did all the work, but the husband kind of did the upselling, right? Because he was a little bit more outgoing. They also kind of cheated because he said that he was an artist and that let them get a whole table instead of a half table. Like, okay, whatever. Do what you want. It's like, I know you didn't do anything on the table, but whatever. I ended up getting a full table eventually after my table partner, you know, packed up for the day. But it's like, we had gone down to do that. And, like, the first night down there, I met up with my friends at a hotel, like it was a motel that they got a room at. Okay. And then we had all pulled in to stay at this, Airbnb. It was a little bit closer, I guess, to the resort. It was a nice little, like... yeah, cheated in a way. It was like a nice little house, like, right off the lake. That was being rented out. There's quite a few of us there. Again, I understand, like, trying to cut costs when you go to a convention. And trying to fit a bunch of people in one room. I don't do that anymore because I go for business reasons. You know, that sounds really pretentious. I'm not in high school or college where I need to fit 10 people in a 4-person, like, hotel room because I want to go to AnimeCon. Like, yeah, I'll get a friend to split a hotel with me or an Airbnb, but it's like I don't need to fit 10 people in there. Anyway, so we were there for that, and we had this, the Airbnb was this cute little, lake house. Now, there wasn't, like, enough beds necessarily for everyone, and, like, when I got invited in, they're like, well, there's no bed, so you'd have to, like, sleep on the couch or on the floor or something. It's like, oh, that's okay. Like, I have my cot. Because I have my little camping cot that I, you know, have around for naps and stuff. I actually have a friend that sometimes when he comes over, he's like, I'm really sleepy. He's like, can I? It's like, one of the first times he was like over and he's like sleepy. He's like, I have a camping cot. Do you want me to pull it out and then you can take a nap? He's like, yeah, sure. So he just took a nap on the cot in the middle of the living room. Anyway, so I brought my cot and I set up like, I guess it was kind of like the living room area of this lake house. It was near like the sliding glass door that opened up into the yard that like went straight down to the lake. You know, pretty nice. Like, it was an older house. It was definitely an older house. A lot of things are like really small in it. But I remember the husband of this couple. I'm going to speak weirdly about them because I don't actually speak to them anymore. Because the husband got weird. I was going through a breakup. This was, you know, a couple years ago. And I might have confided in him because, you know, they've been my friends for a few years. And he said something like, oh, well, if I knew that you were interested in me, it's like, I totally, you know... He was willing to be the rebound. I wasn't even fully broken up yet at this point. I was like, dude, that doesn't make me feel better. And what about your wife? I guess they were just in kind of like an open relationship or whatever. It's like, oh, she's fine with it. It's like, okay. It's like, I don't like... people who can get monogamy to work, all the more power to them. It doesn't compute in my brain. But fine, whatever. But it's just like, yeah, no. Like, now you're just being like, you're just taking advantage of the situation. Which just felt creepy in general. Anyway, what I'm getting at. Anyway. How small this is. But, you know, we were at this little house. Like, it was fine for what it was, I thought. But he was just complaining about how small everything was. They actually got a bedroom with a bed in it. So I was like, I don't know why he was complaining. They could be sleeping on the floor or something. But he was just going off about how small it was. It's like, the house, I would imagine, was in the family for years and probably just passed down. Because, again, it was, like, real estate right off the lake. Like, sure, you had to walk not a little ways. Like, that makes it sound further than it was. Like, you can see the lake from the back of the house. And you could just walk down there. I don't know, like, how many yards it was away. But, you know, it's like, it was right there on the water. Like, you know, he's just complaining about how small everything is. It's like, okay, well, you don't live... Fuck, we're only here for, like, 2 nights, dude. I don't know, he was kind of strange. And then he made it weird. And now, unfortunately, I remember one time, too, it's like, he messaged me on, like, Facebook, because we were Facebook friends. And it's like, I read it. It's like, you know what? I don't feel like doing this. Because he was still saying stuff that's like, I don't really appreciate this right now. Like, it's not making me feel better. He was trying to help, but it was just not the right things to say at the time. But it's like, he saw that I read it, and I saw there was, like, another message. Like, I saw that you read my message. He was like, oh my god, okay. I'm not reading the rest of this one, because you said that. And, yeah, unfortunately, I haven't even seen them at conventions in a while, like, since then, so I don't know what happened. I guess, you know, things just got busy after COVID or whatnot. Yeah, husband made it weird. But then it just made me wonder, it's like, if, like, okay, they were my friends, right? They helped me out with stuff. But it just made me wonder, it's like, did he just do certain things because he thought he would soften me up or something? Because there were just some things that he did, it's like, looking back at it, it's like, yeah, they were a little strange at the time, but I didn't pay it, like, any fucking mind. And then after he, like, broke that one out on me, you know, I'm interested in it. Like, okay, you know, I'm good. Then it made the kind of strange things he did, like, more awkward and I remember one time they were over, right? And this is an instance of, like, a thing that came off as strange, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, you know, he had, like, a shoulder bag with him, and he was pulling something out of it, and, like, a condom fell out of it onto the couch. Right? And he's like, oh, whoops. Like, I don't know. He kind of made, like, a big deal out. Not a big deal, but it's like, he drew attention to it. It's like, I don't fucking care. You're married. I didn't say that, but that's what I'm thinking. It's like, he's married. Okay, they have them. Whatever. Wasn't thinking about it. But, you know, after the fact, it's like, was he trying to, like, hint at something? I don't know. It's like, that's just me, like, making assumptions now. Just, pure speculation. But it was just very weird. It's like, okay, you didn't have to bring attention to it, whatever. Just pick it up and shove it back in your bag. I wasn't even paying attention at the time. It was just because he said something. Had he said nothing, I wouldn't have noticed, probably. You know? Hey, Ryan. How are you? I don't know. So it just makes me wonder. And he was one of those people, like, I think he was just really insecure. Because he was just constantly trying to, like, you know, rizz himself up. It's like, oh, I'm good at this, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, it's not just me. Like, one time, my sister had to go pick up my wallet from them, because I left it at their house. I was like, Allie, can you go pick up my wallet? You know, they live in this area. It's an area that we know fairly well, because it was, like, down the road from where my grandparents used to live. So we would be in that area a lot anyway. But, you know, he was telling her all this stuff. He's like, oh, there's this, there, this, and she, like, I told him, like, I knew the area, but he just kept insisting on, like, telling me. Kind of like mansplaining. I guess he just did that. We'll call it that for simplicity's sake. But, you know, he was just doing that. Like, not listening to the fact that Allie knew what she was doing. He kind of did that at times. Okay. I don't know if it's because his wife was a little bit meek. Right? Again, he did most of the selling, it seemed, at the table, or upselling, even. He was more vocal, more, extroverted, in general. But, you know, he just liked to act like he knew everything. And I think one time Allie even went with them to dinner. And again, she's like, does he always do that? It's like, what? It's like, just, like, brag about stuff that... He would brag about being good at things if it was, like, maybe minorly related to something we were talking about, but it would almost be like he just wanted attention or something. It's weird to explain. Yeah, no, see, that's what it... Like, in hindsight, that's what it felt like. Again, I'm dense, too. Okay. Allie got mad at me one time because we went to the computer store and she swore up and down the one guy helping me at the computer store was flirting at me. He was like, I just went in to buy a computer. Like, I wasn't thinking about it. Like, oh, oops, I'm sorry. She's like, you're fucking useless. Like, what? I just wanted to go buy a computer. I wasn't thinking about it. I'm sorry. But it's like, again, I didn't pay it any mind. It's like, okay, so you have one, you're married, whatever, so you carry one around, whatever, I don't care, it has nothing to do with me. But, like I said, in hindsight, you could read it as it being just kind of, I don't want to say underhanded, sounds too, that sounds mean, but I guess that's like maybe the best term for it or something. It was just weird. Yeah. Big guy. Yeah, conniving? I don't know, that's the thing. It's like some of the stuff that he did just kind of felt like that in general. They weren't necessarily bad people, really. It's just, I mean, read the room, guys. Like, you're trying to console me or something when I'm like all worried about my relationship I was in at the time falling apart. Like, again, I wasn't fully broken up with. And he was trying to convince me about, like, I don't want this to get, like, you know, weird. But it's like, he was trying... When I say he was trying to glaze himself up sometimes, he really was. So, okay, this is a guy we're talking about. Think about things guys could say to try and glaze themselves up to make them look better than the guy you're currently with. Thinking that might help in the situation. I know I'm being really vague, but I'm sure you guys are smart and creative and know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's like, I don't need to hear about this. Like, this is not the time and place to be talking about this particular thing to me when I'm very upset and you're trying to basically make passes at me and say these things. Like, okay. Gee, thanks, I suppose. Like, maybe there are certain things I shouldn't have told him about why I was upset, but at the same time, like, that's not a free pass to just give me this information about yourself that I didn't ask for. Yeah, sorry, I'm using current children's terms. I think it's similar to, like, you know, rizzing someone up. You're just... We're gonna go look on Urban Dictionary. It's like hyping up a person. So this says unearned praise or hype. He likes to self-glaze is what I'm saying. I mean, I know there's another use for that term. But in terms of the current social use of it between the young adults, it's related to just like unnecessary hype. No, it's not that he was a hype man. It was just that he was trying to make himself look better. Like he just... It's not even maybe it was humble bragging. No, okay. Warlock, you're on... Yeah. Pretty much. No. Because, you know, when you go through, like, some relationship issues, sometimes you complain about stuff that your significant other might or might not do, right? So he just thought it pertinent to bring up how, you know, well, you know, if I didn't know that you weren't already interested in me, it's like, I mean, it's like, Dude, I'm not even, like, fully broken up yet. We were on a break at this point in time, right? Me and my last ex. Yeah, this is the last relationship. Another one since. Been taking a sabbatical, if you will. But yeah, no. Basically, that's kind of what he was doing. In different terms, so to speak. It was more, I can just say it. We're all adults here. I don't need to know what you were blessed with, is what I'm saying. Okay? I didn't... Yeah, peacocking, yeah, sure. There's a bunch of different terms we can use for it, alright? It's like, again, I'm like super upset. Now, we were talking, I think, on Discord or whatever. Obviously, I've blocked him on there since, because, like, yeah, no. I don't like this. But it's like, I was super upset. Like, that breakup, sent me into a really bad depression, okay? And I'm only now kind of really getting out of it. But it's like, you know, I obviously at the time I'm going to be super fucking upset, and he's just trying to wheel in as a pick-me, as the rebound. It's like, dude, I told him, like, this is like the worst time for this. Like, what are you doing? It's like, no, I'm like, I mean, obviously, I guess I wasn't sad at that point anymore. I was more annoyed and angry and frustrated. It's like, really? This is when you're going to, like, really? Now? Okay. Like I said, there's reasons why I don't talk to them anymore. It's like, I feel bad. It's like, you know, the wife in the pair wasn't bad or anything. Just a little meat. Nope, because then it just made it feel like any interactions we would have past that point, it's like, oh, are you still just trying to, like, garner my affections or my attention or something? It's like, I'm not going to, like, risk this. It's like, maybe that's shallow on my end for not wanting to deal with it, but it's like, I didn't want to deal with it. It's like, again, there was just, it just felt kind of unnecessary, inappropriate, whatever, like, bad timing, you know, all around. It's like, sorry, I just didn't appreciate it. I'm not. Okay, we're doing the endless missions. Obviously, we'll go break the thing and the crystals to do that. But oh, you little fucker. We just want to get through the spices, and then we'll see about, you know, we have to grind for weapons and what have you. Just are in the... But yeah, no. What were we talking about? Oh, why were we even talking about the Airbnb? I don't even fucking remember. Anyway, sorry to rant on it. Oh no. Ooh, oh, always are fun with the paint on. Is that all that was down here? Is that it? I think there would be... I don't think I need... Oh yes, my ramen cup. Anyway, yeah, I was staying there. So it's like, again, we were doing convention budgeting, and I just that particular night, because it's like, oh, we need to see how, because the day before, no, I can't remember if it was the day before, like, doing the Artist Alley thing, or the day after, or whatever. But you know, it was budgeting time. At that point in time too, it was just, things were just a little tight, so it's like, okay, well, I guess we're just getting a ramen cup for tonight. Happened. Very spicy one. Oh, well, I also just don't want to go back to the store. So we're just going to have to muscle through the spicy ramen. Like, if it's the only option, then yeah, I guess I'll eat it, but I'm just gonna complain a little bit about it. This is what I'm getting at. How are you doing, Brian? But yeah, you walked into just nothing because, again, I may or may not have ADHD, and I go off on weird tangents, and I sometimes lose where we came from. Now, growing up, my family usually got the shrimp-flavored ramen cups, the Maruchan brand ones. Like, I only ever ate the shrimp ones growing up. Only recently I started branching out, so to speak, with the chicken one. If it's like the cube form, I normally just make the chicken ones. There was a point in time where it's like I would make up like a slice or two of bacon to put in like the ramen cup, but it's like, that's just like Sodium City. I always felt really weird after eating one because of all the sodium, so it's like I stopped doing that. Don't put 2 pieces of bacon in a fucking ramen cup because it's too much salt. That's too much salt. I like my salt, but that was like so much salt it made me feel sore and have a headache. I'm sorry. Is it because of the weather? I'm okay. I'm a little tired. I'm functioning kind of off, like, you know, burst naps, where I've been trying to get stuff done. So I'm at the point where it's like when I do go to sleep, I feel a little bit bad about it. And then I don't sleep very well. And then also it just gets warm in here, and I don't sleep very well. There's a lot of things. But it's like, I'm okay for the most part. I'm kind of hungry. I'm alright. Fast, boiled chicken. I mean, see, that makes sense. Like, the chicken makes sense, a little bit more sense. And it's like, it makes, like, and obviously putting a protein in your ramen is fine, but, when it's like, you know, fucking Maruchan or Top Ramen, where it's gonna have a lot of sodium anyway in it, and then you put bacon in it, just sounds the system was not happy. Nowadays, when I make a ramen, I actually just take all the noodles out of the broth. I just want slightly seasoned, cheap ramen noodle. I don't want them soggy. Sometimes I just don't want to deal with the broth. See, I didn't have to worry too much when it came to college meals necessarily, because I lived at home. I guess you could argue, like, well, what about lunch? I mean, okay, I didn't eat a lot when I was on campus because I didn't have time for that. I had to draw a bazillion fucking frames. I'm not complaining, that's my chosen madness, and I will defend it. I'll defend my choices. I don't know what Sparkies are. Oh, they're the explosive ones. Okay. I am Goldie. Goldie. That worked last week and everyone looked at me funny and the ramen poured the new bowl to eat. Well, no, see, that's... I mean, I didn't do anything... I normally don't do anything with my broth, but yeah, it's like sometimes... I mean, I'm also picky when it comes to... noodle doneness for ramen. Well, I guess with regular pasta too, I'm like this. I don't like it when they get too soggy, and you know, there's al dente, sure. But, like with ramen cups, I won't fill them all the way up to the line as much, and I'll probably cut down a little bit on the wait times. Like, I like them, not crunchy, but with a little bit more, body to them or something. Sometimes sometimes I just want the noodles, but I want a little bit of the flavor with it, you know? I mean, my mom, now my mom has some like dietary restrictions stuff, right? It's like sometimes my mom, she'll just make the noodles and not even use the seasoning packet. Like she'll eat them, I mean, I guess it's with the broth, but she'll just eat them plain. But yeah, when I was in college, I didn't have to worry too much when it came to meals, at least at home. I mean, I didn't normally eat breakfast because I usually woke up late and I had to drive downtown for class. Thankfully, usually my first class of the day on most days was with the one teacher that was also always late, and there was a good chance that he was coming in right behind me, and he kind of had, you know, the thought process of like, well, if you're in the classroom before I am, then you're not technically late, kind of thing. Brian, you know what I'm talking about? Steve, like he was Steve also always late for you guys too? I'm assuming this was just this is just a thing with Steve. He was coming from like a little further out. I mean, from where I am now, but it's like he was coming from a little further out, and he was always like kind of late. Yeah, you know. I mean, if I still didn't have my coat on in my bag and everything, it's like, well, how do you know I wasn't just going to the bathroom? Just happens to be back down this way. That's the only reason why I'm down here. Why are you coming in still? I didn't see you in the room. Oh, you're also still in your coat with your bag? I don't know why. Alright. You want an embarrassing story? First, oh, I already mentioned the Plant Smart. My cousins are notoriously picky with their food. They eat very plain food. Right? Which, fine. My food in general is pretty plain too. But I'm usually up to trying new things. My cousins, not so much. My aunt didn't really make them, you know, eat things they didn't like, because she has a strange relationship with food, because my grandparents were the type that if my mom and aunt didn't eat all of their dinner, they couldn't leave the table. But it's like, you kind of have to give my grandparents a pass because, you know, they lived through the fucking Depression. Or, like, immediately after it, so that kind of makes sense, as far as I'm concerned anyway. Anyway, my cousins are picky. But my one cousin, he will occasionally try things, but if he doesn't like it immediately, he's not gonna give it much else. Like one time we went out for, well, we had gone to this ramen place, but we were waiting for a table, and there was like a boba tea that the same business owners had next door. So it's like, he got a boba tea to try. He took one sip and immediately threw it away. And I think the employees saw this and they were probably wondering what the fuck was wrong with it. Because again, he immediately threw it away. One sip, yeeted it. Okay, whatever. I guess he tried it. I mean, I don't even like boba tea. Good day. I just, the flavors just don't really agree with me. When I'm thinking tea, I'm thinking something different than what I get, and I also just don't like feeling the little tapioca balls or whatever like hit the back of my fucking mouth. It freaks me out. So it's like, ow. I don't want a boba tea. Anyway, when we finally did get our ramen, he didn't even try to try anything really new with this one. Maybe he was afraid that it would be like the boba tea and he wouldn't like it. I don't know. But he got, you know, it was like Japanese style normal ramen. But he got it so white boy ramen it was a little embarrassing. Meaning he got it plain. He just got plain ramen noodles and broth and nothing else. I'm like, okay, sure, why not? Whatever. You know, they only gave us chopsticks at first. And he already had super white boy ramen. I'm sorry, my cousins are very super white anyway. My aunt moved down to Texas voluntarily, which I find amusing because I don't think she always had that southern drawl that she definitely has now. It's like, she grew up in Michigan. We don't normally just have those here. I remember I asked my mom the other day, it's like, do you remember what Aunt Terry sounded like before she moved down to Texas? She's like, what do you mean? It's like, she didn't always have that kind of Texas accent, did she? She's like, no, I guess she didn't. It's one of those things that I don't think I'll ever be able to hear. I don't think, like, my aunt would be able to recall what she sounded like before she got the Texas accent. She just lived down there so long, that's just how she sounds, you know, which is fine. But it's like, my mom's side of the family is just very white, okay? And then my cousins, because my uncle's family, they're technically, well, they're from Michigan too, but they have a farm down in Tennessee. Kentucky, Tennessee. Why? I don't know why. I get them mixed up. Whatever. Down in that area, and they kind of, they're not hillbilly. They're a little more redneck, I suppose. There's a difference, you know, between hillbillies and rednecks. You know, they like their cars. They listen to nothing but country music. A little bit more traditional, I suppose you can say, right? Anyway, like I said, very, very white boy. But that is my cousin. Oh, a Goldie. Sorry, I said I wanted one. I'm pretty sure if you just despawn after a while, if you don't fast enough. Anyway. So, my cousin with his super bland ramen. There were other people in the restaurant because they don't know or aren't comfortable using chopsticks. They had forks. You know, we can get him a fork. It wasn't outside the realm of possibility. I asked him, I was like, do you want a fork? He's like, well, okay, I didn't ask right away. He didn't say anything, which he maybe just should have. I don't know if he was just, like, embarrassed to do so or something, but what he did afterwards I found more embarrassing because it was just kind of silly looking. I shouldn't pick on him, I know, but it's just like, oh man, you should have just asked for a fork. He took the chopsticks. Oopins. He took the chopsticks, and I'm not joking with. Took them like this, you know, side by side in hand. And he tried to scoop them with two chopsticks. The noodles. And I'm like, dude, do you want a fork? We can ask for a fork. Like, I was like mid-bite when I saw this, like, do you want a fork? Please stop doing that. Like, dude, really? Really? It's one thing if you just stab your food with a chopstick if you're not used to it. Sure, whatever, I guess. But at the same time, it's like, you can just ask for a fork. There was a guy at the table next to us that had asked for a fork. I saw him with it. It's like, they have forks. Do you want a fork? Please stop trying to scoop the fucking ramen with your chopsticks. I beg you. Again, I get it. Not everyone's good with chopsticks, and I can't even say I'm amazing with them either. Of course, my sister and I used to joke, it's like, oh, we're part Asian, we should be good with these, but it's like, we're Filipino. It's like, they don't even really use chopsticks there. They use a fork and a spoon. My sister actually adopted the more Filipino way of eating with a fork and a spoon. You know, it's where you scoop everything onto the spoon with your fork. Is how they do it. That's how dads always ate. So apparently that's the Filipino way of doing it. My sister... My first boyfriend was from the UK, right? I picked up I picked up English habits of holding a knife and fork. My sister, for some reason, got so annoyed. She's like, why do you hold your knife and fork like that? It's like, I'm sorry for how I'm eating my food. You might be like, oh, Forte, you're just judging your cousin how he ate his food with the chopsticks. Like, this is different. It's not like I was holding the knife and fork backwards, okay? A little different. IMO. Again, I know we can go drill the thing, but I want the double yield from the big crystal because where they're all over here. I don't like this mainly because of the ice, but I don't like. Also, if you in the chat are not really popular, I'm not trying to complain, I'm just saying. It was just a bunch of different things my cousin did that night. It was like immediately throwing away like the boba tea and then just getting like plain Jane fucking ramen at a ramen place. Like he knew he was going. I guess that's kind of my fault because I wanted to go get ramen. But I was craving ramen and I know that like that's a little bit too, I don't want to say fancy. That's a little bit too complex. That sounds. That's a little bit much for him, I suppose, right? Compared to what he normally eats. This is a good way to put it when it comes to my cousin's food, like taste in foods. You know, they'll eat hamburgers and steaks and stuff like that. My one cousin lives, it feels like, primarily off just mac and cheese and potatoes, like mashed potatoes. Maybe the occasional slice of ham. But they both... How do you guys cook your hot dogs? This is an important question. There's many different ways to cook your hot dogs, but how do you prefer to cook your hot dogs? I might judge people a little bit on how they cook their hot dogs. If you even eat hot dogs. Well, what is your preferred method of hotting the dog? My preferred method is usually broiling them in the oven or over the fire. Usually. Of course, when I broil them in the oven, sometimes I forget about them and then you know, they split. Like, fine, whatever, I'm gonna fucking bite into it anyway. Grill is also fine. I just don't have a grill, so I don't usually do a lot of grilling. I have like a little stovetop grill thingy, but it's like I don't... I do like a grilling. I don't have access to a grill. What am I doing? I just give power aim. I mean, we'll get shards from the thing. Here. Ow. Oh. Can you get over the spawn thing? I can't really jump up there when... Here's the big crystal. Never mind, I'll try. Ooh, well, okay. Oh. Damn it, it's a spark. Ah! I don't need. Sorry. This isn't even for full soccer. Well, did you guys just both walk away or something? I need to know how you cook your hot dog. It's imperative to the story I want to tell. Is it because I said I'm gonna judge you? Okay, well, whatever. In regards to how my cousins cook their hot dogs, like they'll do them over the fire while camping or whatever, but they're the type of people that, and I get it, that if they want a hot dog, they'll just nuke it in the microwave for like a little bit. Because they want it warm but not overly done. I don't know what is worse, a microwaved hot dog or a boiled one. I guess you get boiled ones more often at like arenas and stuff, so they're not bad. I just don't like thinking about, you know, I'm gonna say it. I don't like thinking about hot dog water. Indeed. Try it. The other one is like a sniper rifle, and I don't. The verticals. Practice. It's not bad? Oh. I don't know. I get it, some people like to microwave their hot dogs. I don't know, throw it in the oven for a few minutes. I think it's because those are too easy to burn and we just burnt hot dogs, which is plain, I suppose. I can't eat ballpark hot dogs anymore though. I like the natural casing kind of Vienna hot dogs from Vogel's here in Michigan. They get a nice crunch to them. Oh, I want a crunchy hot dog. Well, I'm going camping next week. My sister and I are taking the RV up for camping weekend. Normally, if my mom's not, like, feeling super well, so she doesn't really want to go up, but Allie and I want to go up camping, so we're still gonna go up, right? See, my mom normally buys me hot dogs. Coney dog. Well, do you guys have Coney Islands out there? I know it's kind of more of a Michigan thing. My one friend who moved to Vegas, whenever he comes into town, prioritizes going to a Coney Island and, not Panera, Olga's. Yeah, do you guys have... Ow. Ah! You can spawn me in the mouth of maws, god damn it. Okay, I'm gonna take care of this. Oh dear. Oh, are we actually gonna die? Okay, I can't kill it, it's just all the way over. We'll play it out, see what happens. You have like a Coney Island. You know, it's kind of like American diner food, but they have Coney dogs there. Do you have Coney dogs out there? I feel like you get too confused by the things I ask you if you have them out there or not. I don't live on another planet. have like chicken strips and hamburgers and french fries and stuff like that, but the big draw are coney dogs, which are just hot dogs with chili on it, basically. They're kind of a Michigan staple. There's a few different variants of the coney dogs here in the States, or in Michigan. In Michigan, depending on where you are. Downtown Detroit, there are two coney dog places next to each other, because one was founded by one guy, and then his brother immigrated over here, and then out of spite, started another one next to his brother's store. That is a thing. If you ever look up, like, coney dog history in Michigan. With the hot dog with stuff. So a Coney Island, a Coney place is a place that serves Coney dog. Now, don't get it wrong, I know there's different kinds of hot dogs with stuff. Michigan ones are like specifically chili. I think sometimes like onions on top of it. But is it like a Philadelphia hot dog or something like that? There's like another state that has like a very fancy kind of hot dog. That is not what we have here. I'm taking it you don't, because you don't really see Coney Islands outside of Michigan. Maybe in Ohio if you're lucky, but even then it's a stretch. No. Well, looking for Goldies on the stage. At least here. This one's spicy. Yeah, if a Goldie gets to another it's a shame. This is a level 49 stage. So, you know, even if we are a couple levels over 50, like that's not enough of a stat boost really. And we're using, what, level 40 something, 47, whatever the little. And again, I didn't prioritize that because I didn't. Did I not? I didn't even break this one. Fuck. Probably because I died there. Closest thing we have is a place called Wiener's. Well, that's just false advertising. Yeah, no. Not really. If you're ever in Michigan, go get a coney dog right there. I don't like chili, so I don't get coney dogs. I just like... Usually the hot dogs that they use for the coney dogs, they have like a little... You know, they have a natural casing to it, so when they're cooked, they have like a little crunch to it. I like the little crunch. A little bit too chaos. I know I said I like a little chaos, but, please. Yeah, how do you cook your hot dogs? I'm assuming the reason why Brian's not answering is because he's... This is why I play Warframe solo. If you go into a mission solo, you can at least pause the game where it pauses stuff out. Well, most places you can pause the game where everything else freezes. You queue up with other people, you can't do that. Oh, none of my Goldies here. Oh, I just used my ult. Okay. The moths die. I don't even know what the Goldie is. Probably that gold bean. Oh, he's stuck on the tower! Serendipitous, that is. No, die. I'll help you. remember when my last hot dog was. Oh, well, I'm not talking about toppings. How do you cook it? Do you grill it? Do you broil it? Do you boil it? Like water? Or do you microwave it? I'm gonna judge you if you say you microwave your hot dogs. You don't get any kind of crunch to it or nothing. Of course, I guess if you're eating a ballpark, it's not gonna get crunchy, but I just... Microwave hot dogs are... They're really warm hot dogs. Oh, see, I'm not quite air frying a hot dog. I don't know if I did that with like a Michigan-style Tony dog, if... It probably well. Sometimes I forget about my air fryer. But as we know, I'm not the person to snuff my nose at putting different things in. I thought about putting a... I'm almost wondering if... I keep coming really close to dying. Really, what I should have done is probably just... Oh, there's this thing behind me. I need, like, one more thing like that. No. I have said anything. I was just about to say, it's like, I should probably just leave because I've died a few times. And we were on our last life. Well, that. A few more shards now. I could have left. We were right next to the big one. I just wanted the double yield. My hubris. My greed. Oh, right. It's not a... Let's go look at parts. Well, careful with pork that's about to go bad. You don't want danger. Ooh, it takes it. Damn, that's expensive. Oh. How many spots? 5. Oh, we can put freeze on it for... Yeah. I'll take freeze on it for 5. Or I'll take freeze for 5. Alex. 5. I don't think I've ever had wiener. I don't think I've ever had veal either. Okay. Here, again. It's because I died on the first 2 fucking, or twice on the first fucking things. Like I was risking it the whole rest of the time. We're gonna go take care of Jackass. Oh, you got freeze on the one. They run into it. Is it just on any kind of hit or like a neutral? See, that went loads better. I didn't let the fucking sniper tower just snipe at me for like 50. Okay, I gotta finish up my spaghetti after this. And I've been wanting to make salmon patties. I've had stuff to make salmon patties for a while, and it's like, oh, I should do that, but ow. The fly fish is also a problem. I wonder if we should switch our one ability back to our power eggs to help I know we passive heal over time, but like if I'm already picking them away, at least for like one, then maybe a little bit more. I think that's the first, maybe the first or second time we failed a raid in this. Doing okay so far. Oh dear. Because we have the high ground, we can pop that and things do that. But the high ground was scary. High ground was very busy. Oh, Mamma Mia. Who got you there? If I can get a W, for sure, we died once, but I think this is going a little bit better. And I just need to get in a better habit. On the early missions, though, it was... Their shockwaves are a lot closer together than their base counterparts, so I just kind of stand. I'm like, yeah, they're on the ground, you can see them. Or I'm just advocating. It's like on the earlier levels, it's like I would kill everything before I could even use the like showstopper at all. So I'm not in the habit of using it. Single goldie. We had 2 last time. Oh. Maybe this will be enough power aids to top us off. Or I should probably just leave. Smart play would be too. We'll play this one safe. Oh, that's gonna. I lost. Where are you gonna be? Oh dear! My hubris again! Whoa! Woe is me and my group. It's fine. I'm not gonna die. I refuse. Can't make me. Actually, they can. They can very much make me die. That's their whole point. It's fine. Really? We're still not even topped up? Boy. We're not doing another. Look at how close we are. 1.8 is fine. I'm gonna leave. We cut it too close there. So the smart thing to do. Exactly. Leaving! Don't respawn over there, please. I swear when I was little, I swear when I was little, we had lamb chops more often than, but I don't think I've had a lamb chop in like years. Like maybe I made that up, but I swear I did. So it's like, yeah, we never had veal in the house. We didn't do anything, I guess, too crazy with protein, necessarily. Beef, pork. Not like the. I guess it's still beef. Oh, massive score. I wish passive freeze. I don't. I have. Ooh. I want. Gems are rare drop. I mean, the higher levels we get to. Oh. I mean, there's levels that have them as drops. Part 3. Okay. Boss. This is our last regular. Yeah. Well, see, that's why it wasn't too bad when I was, because most I was starting and Steve's passing. What am I doing? Need a weak point for maximum damage. Ah! Ah! Ow! Ew, little... That. I mean, the showstoppers are bad. Because you actually get like a slight invincibility. Well, you're invincible. All the lights are. But did no one die over here, though? Big man. I don't remember if that was more effective or we're almost capped. So oh shit. Did you drill it? I guess you also get like we haven't used them in a while now. Are you going to try and push me? How do you do it now then? If I hold still, are you more likely to do it? Oh, I didn't realize Ellie was gone. Trick shot. Just jump. You know what? We need the helpers up here. Take the end button. Gotta get it stuck. Oh dear. I don't know. Rail him now. Please, I beg you. Well, we didn't finish him off with there for being fair. We just Ow! Ow! Okay, I wasn't expecting the double. Okay, fuck you. Die, please. Jeez. Actually, it was like a triple laser. I just stood there and I sat in it. It's fine. We do gotta watch them explode. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. I said we're not watching this. I'm getting hungry. We got through all of our spicy levels. So I'll play for a little bit longer because I want to. But let's see what the buffet is about. Bottomless buffet. Play again. If you ever go on a cruise, I'm gonna warn you because I'm sure it hasn't changed. You're going to hear wasting away. Wait. Oh wait, I lied. Okay, wait, we gotta do those. Okay. If you ever go on a cruise, I didn't really like the cruise because it's just sitting around doing nothing and I don't get connection to anything. I know I'm going camping next week and it's similar, but it's like I can at least go do other things. I don't know, whatever. You're gonna hear Margaritaville a bazillion fucking times. Because of course you are. Oh, I'm stuck. Absolutely okay. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh, you little fucker, die. Dude. Oh. Also, I should have used that right now. The reason why I do it that way, I can spend the rest of the time on just gathering more eggs. Other cards. Next. Ideally. Oh, leave me alone! A little bit of a problem, but we're not back at like the level 40 times, I don't think. What is the big one here? What is the big one? Small. Big mom. I'm guessing we get treasures from the buffet or either the super spicy or our treasure ranking? Yeah, I don't know. Yes, crap, but we can't put that on right now, I'm gonna be sad. Yeah. At least the ones that we have left, I prefer. And they give like 10,000 shards. Their first time reward, so that's nice. Of course, it is just a first time, one time reward. But... Ow! You little shit. The shockwave. Oh no, we were just slightly. I would have hit him slightly out of range. I guess that's still technically a miss, though. It didn't hit him, so it's a miss. Everything and acid trap. Still do that to some extent. I don't utilize the reflection. As much as I probably should. Too many lasers. I hate stingers. Okay, one more and then we can go to a buffet. Yeah, talking about buffets though makes me... think that should be everything. Maybe they'll... Pause this. Yeah. Go do it. And if I could get freeze on the stalactites, I don't think they would. No, they do. Let me just see that base. Or overlapping in a way that I get better chance at freeze. Getting rid of Bubble Dude up here. I mean, we have it. No, we took that off, and we had a chance it's to explode, but that one explosion sounded oddly meaty. Meaty explosion. We have 3 or 2 rings on the line. Only 2. Oh. We don't suffer. Super Stinger has too much fucking call. And the regular stingers also have stupid range, really, all things considered, and I also don't like them, but the big one is pretty... Oh, neat, we froze him. He's died. Okay. Can't get much out of that food. Not as much as I would have. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Second freeze. I'm glad that the big boss enemies, I mean, I guess those ones can be level. Glad that they're I guess the big boss enemies aren't, but, you know, they're still that is okay. Okay. Oh. Time to go. I don't think I'm ready. Super spicy starts at 4. We're gonna go to the buffet. I know it's level 50. It's light. The giant golden power egg used to be here, but what's taken its place? I like how these are just golden burners. 3 shiny gold burners. Oh yeah, weren't there 3 shiny gold relics, too? Should we set them here and see what happens? Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's just jump down the fucking dark-ass hole into the abyss. To the center of the earth we go. We're already pretty fucking low down. I was not expecting that. What a rumble. You okay, mechan- Why would- So these ruins go even further down, huh? Then let's get moving. So long as there's loot to claim, we're on the trail. Okay, yep, down the hole we go. We're James Sunderling. Sunderling? You know. Ah! Ooh, you dropped it. And this is going to be where we really grind for like weapons. Or the in-game hard mode, right? Ow! Man, Alright, little dicey. Floor 1. What's that? What was that? Is that part of the soundtrack? Is that an enemy? Who ticks? Was it just someone getting hit? Is that just a damage noise? Ow, that sounded different than normal. Particularly... Oh, it's just damage, right? If we're cutting it this close on floor 2. Let's be real. Oh no! No, 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 laser! Fucking lasers! All the time with these lasers. God no. Not like 4 or 3. Now are these randomized or are these like set? Is 4-3 always going to be this fucking annoying? Damn it, can you come down here, please? I like literally need just one more blister. I thought I had skimmed underneath the edge of it enough for a second. Oh wait. Oh. It's still just a 3-fer? That wasn't very endless. I guess it does say floor 1 through floor 3. Ooh. Bow and arrow. So the general thing with these is where if you hold the button down, it concentrates, because it shoots, what, 5 arrows at a time? um, you hold the button down, you know, it concentrates it to a single point. Ooh. One. Maybe we can try it. Probably. Nothing in. Again, chunks. I'm not gonna use this. Don't like triggers. Okay. Like how I'm being aggressive, thinking buckets. Oh. If it says something about me. Ooh. Is there like a reason to hold on to like the lower level stuff? Really just gonna not. I'm honestly probably not even gonna use buckets. Brushes I'm also not best with. Okay, we're just gonna have to get good at bow. Because now we're poor again. Okay. So yeah, let's do one more. One more. It was going pretty kind of sketchy that last time, but we will see. You know, and it's good to do harder stuff with a weapon I'm not familiar with. Yeah. I make all the smart decisions. I think Just. Because I'm assuming each arrow, or max level better with, does each arrow like have the 8% chance? So if there's 5, I don't think that's how that works. Yeah, shut up, yeah, I'm going. I don't like how big this is. I don't remember, it's like, okay, we fire it horizontally. Oh, right, okay, yeah. We fire it vertically. It's kind of like with the rollers. I remember, like, all of the promotional material when they introduced this weapon in 2? The character was always jumping. I mean, I guess that makes sense, it's dynamic, but... Crosshair is a little small when it comes to seeing it. Comes to seeing if I'm fully charged. I have to like count or something. No, 30 seconds actually a specific amount of time, but I just... The alarm makes me alarmed. The word. Funny that. Ooh. It's like, yeah, I could get a quick fire on it, but I kinda miss my umbrella. Was the level 60 worth it? What am I doing? Why am I doing the release? I mean, that's the smart thing to go for the Does this have piercing on it? Does this pierce? I don't know if this pierces. I'm asking because I'm shooting the scrapper in the face. It's not gonna do anything. Like when it says bottomless, does it mean bottomless? Will it just keep doing this forever? Let's go find it. Is it actually bottomless, or are you lying? Oh. The Bottomless Buffet is the final dungeon in Splatoon Raiders that features 1,000 floors. Alrighty then. Hardest content the game offers, especially after floor 1. Uh-oh. Oh, the last scroll is if we get down to floor 1. Relics in the bottomless buffet floors are appeared randomly. After defeating the boss, get another. Does that mean win? Well, that's gonna be fun. Okay. I said I wasn't gonna look at builds, but I lied. There is a build that actually uses the weapon loadout that we use, but it uses splatlings. Ew. Don't wanna. We're just gonna play it by ear. I'm not gonna use it. Oh. Is that just for doing the thing? Oh, just for... I'm assuming... Oh, okay, yeah. We'll look at the arcade games at a different point, by the way. I've only really messed with 2 of them. But, see, that's... Did a big upgrade, so I think I am going to put a pin in it here, though, because I am very hungry. We will, I guess, start plugging away at the buffet a little bit more, next time. And go from there. Because, next week... Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if anybody saw it, because I posted it randomly, what, this morning or whatever. I guess real quick announcements before I wrap up. Tomorrow in no stream. I'm not trying to dodge Genshin, I promise. It's just, I'm going with Allie to take one of the kiddos to an escape room, because she likes escape rooms. And, you know, gonna go do the thing. Good older cousin escape room. Which is fine, I like escape rooms. I haven't done one in a while. So no Genshin tomorrow, because we have like a really late time at the escape room place, like at 9:45, I think my sister said. Next week, because I am going camping, that is going to affect stream a little bit. Nothing on Friday again. I don't know if I'm leaving Friday morning or Thursday night, so that might affect Splatoon night. We'll see. We're still kind of figuring out travel plans, because it's Allie and I, trying to get the RV up there. I say that like it's a big deal. It's just I've not driven the RV, because that's just kind of a little bit scary. My sister has. It's just getting everybody up there, right? So I think she said she's going up Friday. So that's what's happening next week. Also Monday, instead of Soul Frame, I was thinking maybe we could just maybe see about doing Moonfire Fair. I know it ends next Wednesday in 14. We'll see. So that's just what I'm thinking. I did put an announcement out on what's it about it on Discord. So there's that. So the next time I'll see you guys, probably, but I don't know if I'm gonna start stream. I got some things I gotta take care of still, and that's why art stream's still being affected heavily. So yeah, probably Monday for 14. If Moonfire Fair is like stupid short, then I'm grinding Fates for a bit on stream. So if anyone wants to come in and help with Fates or more, so that's what we're doing. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go eat. I will see you guys Monday. So until then, have a good weekend. Share all that fun. So I will see you guys when I go. Yeah, I mean, there's usually the slides in the canon, but I mean, I don't know how long the story thing is. You know, those story quests always take longer than I think they're going to, so that's... Okay. Alrighty. Well, thanks, guys. I will see you later. Then have a good night. Take care. All that fun stuff. See you later. Okay. Bye-bye.